Hello my crafty friends, it's Jenny from Origami Tree, and today we're going to learn how to make this origami ninja star. So we are going to start off with 2 sheets of paper. Each one of these is 3 inches by 6 inches. And if you're working with a sheet of paper that is 6 by 6, all you have to do is cut it in half. But for this video, I'll be using 2 contrasting colors so that it's easier to see on camera. So let's start off with the red one. We're going to take it and we're going to put it on the horizontal. Color side facing down away from you. Fold in half. Then we're going to fold it in half again, lengthwise. On this upper right hand corner, we're going to fold diagonally and we're going to fold it up along that crease that we just made earlier. On the left side, we're going to do the complete opposite, so we're going to fold down and crease that in. Then we want to flip it around. And then for this part right here, this square at the bottom, we want to fold it diagonally like this so that it creates a zigzag. Now I'll tell you what I mean by zigzag. See that? That's the zigzag. So if you had folded it this way, that would be wrong because then we won't have the zigzag. So you want to fold it this way. Now let's rotate and do the same thing on this end. So again, we want to have the zigzag, so we're going to fold this way and crease it in. So now we have this, this, and this. So that's the red one. And now we want to work on the blue one. Now, you might be tempted to do the exact same thing on the blue one, but we're actually not going to do that. The red one and blue one, they're not twins. They're more like cousins. So horizontal, color side facing towards the table. We're going to fold it in half just as we did with the red one. And then fold it in half again. Same thing like the red one. Unfold. Now here's where it gets different. So before we had taken this side and we folded it up. This time we want to take this side and fold it down. Like that. Very subtle difference, but it makes a difference. So now on the left side, we want to fold it diagonally and fold it up. Flip it around. Now for this top right corner, we want to make that zigzag again. This way, which is wrong. We're actually going to fold it this way, which is the complete opposite of the red one. So now we have the zigzag. Now we want to take this and fold it diagonally this way. Again, you want to have the zigzag. So now the 2 pieces look like this. Let's take the blue one and flip it so that they both look sort of identical, but they're not because the blue one has an opening. See how the flap opens up? But we can't do that with the red one because it's actually closed here. Opening, no opening. So let's take the blue one. We're going to rotate like that. Opening, opening. And then we're going to place this right on top of that at the center. Now you can just imagine a square right here. Maybe around right there. See how there's a square? I'm going to try to keep it in that position. So, take a look. Red one, we're going to fold along this line here, this diagonal line. Fold it over. And then we want this blue flap to open up, just like this. And the red one goes underneath. So now you should have red, blue, and then there's a piece of red here, and blue. But essentially just blue and one little sliver of red, right there. Now you want to flip it around. And so now we have two triangles at the top, red, blue, red one pointing to the right, and then this blue one kind of pointing down on the side. Let's take this top right blue triangle and we're going to fold it down along this line, this one right here. So take that, fold it down, and crease it in. Then you want to take this red flap and open it up. And when you open it, the blue one's going to slip underneath. Leave the blue one underneath and then cover it back with this red flap. So now you have red, blue, and then red. And this is our imaginary square right here. Okay, so now let's rotate. We want to work on this flap, this blue one. We're going to fold it along this diagonal. Take the blue triangle, fold it up along the diagonal, and crease it in. Now you see here, in this red one, underneath there is an opening. So we actually want to take this blue one and slip it underneath there so that it locks into place. So let's take that blue one and tuck it underneath the red one and then flatten. And it should lock into place. So now we have blue, red, and blue, which leaves us with this one. And to put this one in, we want to flip the entire thing around. We're going to take notice of this opening right here where the pencil was going. And you want to take this red triangle and slip it underneath that blue opening right there. So take this red one, fold it along this crease, this diagonal line, fold it up, crease that in, take the tip, slip it into this blue one, and then lock it in. And that is how you make a ninja star. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe.